Back Club, and thank you for tuning in live on Jeffrey's Corner. Today we got a great show going on for you guys today. As you can see, I'm met with my special guest, no other than Mr. King. You know what I'm saying, Mr. King? Say something to the people. Introduce yourself.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I'm King, you know what I'm saying? Broward County. All day, every day, all I can say rep 305, you know what I'm saying? Miami 305, Broward County 954. It's South Florida, man. South Florida family though. But it's me, I'm here. And we just trying to talk about a little thing called mental health, mental awareness today, coming together to talk. It's been on the hearts and on the minds, to speak about mental health and mental awareness. So we're here.
All right, perfect. So, like Mr. King says, we're going to talk about mental health and want to bring awareness to mental health and just talk about how important it is. As you people may know, especially if you're in the states, you heard of multiple like celebrities, taking their own life, and they always say it's a mental issue. So we're gonna just talk about the importance of mental health, our views on it, and also how we keep our mental health healthy. You know, I know that not too long ago there was a famous dancer that was on the Ellen Show. He took his own life, but not only him, football players, celebrities, even though they have the fame and money, but mentally they wasn't right and they take their own life. So this video is also to be informative to those who are going through some things, and going through some things in life in general, because life can be stressful and it's good to have an open forum to talk about certain things that's going on with you, or if you know someone that's going through some stuff, it's good to uh, uh, it's good to aid people, to give them a safe space to express themselves, talk about their issues, so they could be at ease mentally. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so we're gonna talk about mental health, and so basically, mental health is important. Is basically your sanity, making sure basically you don't go crazy. A lot of times in life we go to work, we do our everyday to day. Life can be stressful, and sometimes, especially as men, we're kind of conditioned to hold everything inside, not to let everybody know what's going on with ourselves, because we have this masculine thing, like we got to be hard, we got to be tough, like her. And we don't want nobody to come inside and let them know what's really going on with us. Even though a man could be married, have a wife, have a girlfriend, we have this thing in us where we don't want to express certain things to certain people, and then literally we literally it's like eating up. The issue is eating us up inside, and we just trying to thug it out, be strong with it. But in turns, it's not healthy because just by the reports, people end up taking their own lives. So it's good to, like, number one, to express yourself, find someone to talk about any issues you may going through, someone who can understand you. So that's very important. You know. So what do you think, Mr. King? How you feel about that? What's your views on mental health?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think you hit it on the head. Um, so I mean, we can go from all the way from childbirth, from baby, from toddler to teen or preteen to teen. You know what I'm saying, to young adult to adult. I mean, we can break it down honestly, but I mean, you pretty much hit it on the head. And usually as men, we tend to handle and we tend to carry a lot on our shoulders that we aren't able to express. But me personally, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm a very expressive person. So everything about me is what you see is what you get. You know what I'm saying? I'm not with the fake. I don't fake on social media. I'm not the type of person. But you got people who can't separate that. You
Mm,
got people, what I'm saying, who can't understand that mental health can be a very, what I'm saying, important thing, because your mental health can affect your physical health and it affects how people view you in the world. You get what I'm saying like that? So I mean, mental health is a very big thing from child, exactly like I said. Shout out to all the parents out there, the young parents and the older parents out there. But I mean, from being young, from being, you know what I'm saying, a child, from being a preteen, teenager, whatever you're dealing with, I mean, we all have levels of stress and we have levels of things that we go through that we don't even recognize that we go through it. You get what I'm saying? No, like I promise you, I mean, even me and you know what I'm saying, I'm still a little bit younger than you are. I may go through things that you've experienced already. I may go through things that you haven't experienced already, and you may go through things that I haven't experienced or I would never experience. You get what I'm saying? But mental health is important to understand that it's not just you, it's other people going through things that they have on their own as well. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you pretty much hit it on the head, bro.
So you said you're an expressive person. So if you have any issues mentally or person that's or something personal that's going on with you, who do you go to? Do you have that safe space, that person you can go to and unload?
The safe space I go to, man, is honestly myself. I'm a mama's boy at the same time. I speak with my mom on a lot of.
That's good.
It may be, you know what I'm saying? It may be. I'm a mother's boy. I ain't gonna lie to you. Listen, bro, my mom, she be knowing, bro. She be knowing off the backs of, she be knowing beforehand time, and she be telling me like, listen, King, you finna go through this, you finna go through that. This is gonna be this, and that. And I've always listened to her. Every time I don't listen to her, I get off on a path that was not. I can't say that was not for me, but it was a different path. And you know what I'm saying? It's many paths that everybody can take. But you know what I'm saying? Your mother knows you as a child. She's birthed you, she's had you, she's kept you, she knows your brain, she's been inside you. You've been inside of her, so she knows your brain. She knows her brain. She knows your father's brain. You know, you get what I'm trying to say? Even if she don't know your father's brain, she knows his intentions of whenever that, you know what I'm saying, what was going on when, you know, procreation happened. So it's like you get into the, like I said, is deeper than what it is that you think. Is deeper than just the outside. So as far as expressing who I go to, I speak with my mom, you know what I'm saying? Other than that, I can speak with myself, you know what I'm saying? I'm very religious. I definitely speak with God. Don't get me wrong. Listen, God is number one. That's a let me I should have started by saying that first.
Hmm.
Listen, God is number one, man. Like that's who if I need to speak with at the end of the night, and you get on your knees, man, and you pray, and you know you confide in whatever relationship, whatever type of relationship you have with God, it shows. It does show. You know what I'm saying? So you get on your knees and you pray. And I was telling one of my homeboys, my but listen, I call him my brother. One of my brothers, I was like, bro, you get on your knees and you pray, and you can pray to something or someone. You call it God, we call it God, we call it Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Whoever, whatever name, you know what I'm saying? Allah, whatever name you have, we are all a people. We pray to somebody, and it's something that lifts something off of our chest that lets us keep going the next day. As you
Amen.
said, that there are people who are passing away and who are taking their lives because they do not understand or they do not comprehend or they do not have to they don't have the willpower to keep going, and it could be because they just don't understand themselves. Mental awareness, that's what we that you get what I'm saying. Mental awareness, that's I mean that's what it's about. Like you have to know who you are mentally
Mhm.
to be your best person. You get what I'm saying? I don't care what it is. You have to know who you are to be your best person. I mean, even if you're not in the church, you know what I'm saying? If you're not into this and you're not into that, know who you are. I don't judge people. I got homeboys, you know what I'm saying, that don't care nothing about that. I got people that, you know what I'm saying, talk to crystals all the time. I got people, you know what I'm saying, I have people that speak to Allah. I got people that are, you know what I'm saying, have different people that they look up to. And people are people. We all looking up to somebody, and at the end of the day, we all have to understand who we are to put ourselves out there or to express ourselves to our complete self.
All right, perfect. So you mentioned some things. That was a you mentioned your mom. That was a nice description about how your mom is important to you and everything like that. You kind of went on to say it's okay to be a mama's boy. You gave a big description
Yeah,
about
yeah,
it's okay to be a mama's boy. Ain't
for
nothing
sure.
wrong with that. Mama's there. Mama knows. Mama knows,
Yeah,
child. Mama knows.
yeah, for sure. Like I'm gonna be real with you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I was brought up into my mom. My mom was, you know what I'm saying, my dad wasn't there, my dad was doing his thing, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to I still have a very good relationship with my dad. My dad was just doing his thing. My mom was doing her thing. Mothers are there, you know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? If sometimes they're not, sometimes they are, but the moms who do care, the moms that, you know what I'm saying, that means that still may be the only person you've had to bring you here and for this experience. You get what I'm saying like that? So I mean,
Yeah, I totally understand. So you mentioned if you're going through something mentally, something ain't right mentally, you're going through some hard time, stress, you can go talk to family, i.e. your mom, your dad, or even the siblings. That's a good place to start.
mom,
And
sister, your
mhm,
dad's brother, vice versa. You know what I'm saying?
and I
You
like what you
them-
said. I like what you said about God. Like in these times, the belief of God is going down. A lot of people are really moving away from believing in God and religion and all that other stuff. But if you do have faith, it's always good to pray to God. You know what I'm saying? I believe in God. So I'm a Christian. I believe in God and Jesus and all that
right,
good
right,
stuff. So,
right.
sometimes when the world gets scary and people don't, the world's a world, people stress you out. You don't want people to know what you're going through. It's always good to go on your knees and pray to God and let it all out. You know what I'm saying? The worst thing you can do is you're going through something mentally, you're not right, and you just hold it all in, and that's going to lead to some bad results. So we got family, you got God if you believe in God, and also what about? Let me ask you a question. Um, I was speaking to a friend of mine, and I was talking about mental health with him. And he's married, and I told him, if you're going through some stuff, can you just go to your wife? He said he can't. He said he don't ever go to his wife when he's going through some stuff mentally. I say, why? And I've heard that before with other guys who will say, don't never let your woman see you in a vulnerable state. It's best to go and express yourself to your friends or your dad or your family, but don't ever show weakness in front of your woman. Have you heard that before? And if not, if you have, like, tell
That's
me your views on
that's
that. Do you agree with that?
that's sorry to cut you So let's break it down. My woman. I have a woman, I got a lady, my wife. I call her my wife, you know what I'm saying? I'm not married yet, you know what I'm saying, just yet, but I call her my wife. I've been with her for a very long time and I'm still understanding her mind. I'm still young. So I may have something that I'm looking for, you get what I'm saying? But I have something that I'm looking for and I see in her within her. You get what I'm saying? And as women, you know what I'm saying, as you being with a woman or you trying to learn a woman or teach a woman or you know what I'm saying, a woman trying to teach you, you are in a relationship and you guys are there for each other. You guys are trying to learn each other. So it's very complicated and it also depends on the time you meet her, how you meet her, how it goes. Like that's why I say like everybody's in their own world and they're trying to understand each other's partners. You get what I'm
Do you
saying?
but do you agree with going to your woman and express all your issues and being vulnerable in front of her?
Saying depending on what you went through, you know what I'm saying is
But
it
yes
depends.
no. You agree with going?
But that's what I'm saying. I agree. See, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. If I don't agree, if I don't keep it 100 with my woman, then I'm not being 100 within myself.
Okay. So you agree with it. Okay.
So I agree with going to your woman. I speak to my woman about everything because I would like for her to completely understand my thought, my brain, my process, my this, my that. That's my experience out of my life, and that's what I want. So you get what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't want anybody to know that I'm half stepping. I feel this type of way. If I am half stepping, or if I do feel some type of way, then guess what? I'm letting you know. Well, it's because of this, and that. It's not you just leaving somebody astray and nobody's understanding why you feel some type of way. Why am I not talking to you? It's I mean you want your partner to feel secure. You want your partner to feel loved. You want your partner to feel heard. You want those feelings, and those feelings that you get. If you're not with a person for that, then you might as well not be with that person. You get what I'm saying?
Mm,
I
okay.
rather my woman and tell her everything how I feel. If you don't like what I said and if you don't agree with it, fine. We can agree to disagree. If you want to if you still want to continue forward, if you want to move this way, if you want to move that way, you know what I'm saying? That's up to you. That's up to me. You know what I'm saying? That's it's basically like I said, it's different paths that everybody can take. There's always a middle path. There's multiple paths that everybody can take.
We're talking about communication is important. So you do communicate. Anything
Communication
that you do, you
is
communicate.
important because I would rather to know I would rather to know ahead of time. Give me 1 second.
Good thing about live, guys. Live action. Live. You getting everything raw and uncut. But yeah, so just to peel back to what he said, it's good if you have a good woman with you and you're going through some stuff. It's good to have a woman that you can open up to and be vulnerable to and still be masculine, But that's why it's important to pick the right one. You know what I'm saying? So you can go to your parents, you can go to God, and go to a significant other. But the whole point is make sure you get help somewhere. You know, for myself, if I'm going through some stuff, I go to my deacon. My deacon, he knows everything, and I talk to him and I express everything to him. If I can't go to him, I go to my dad. I tell my dad everything, you know. And then my dad out there, I go to my mom. But primarily, I go to my dad. So it's good to have someone to talk to, and especially for the men, guys. If you're going through some things, if you're not right mentally, go seek help somewhere. Of course, the go-to places is a loved one, a friend, a family member, a significant other. But if you, or God also, God is always number one. But if you feel like, no one will understand you, another good thing you can do is seek therapy. Therapy is being pushed like crazy through social media, through even through commercials, to really tell people that you can get help. Get help. So therapy is a good thing to seek if you don't have anybody to talk to. And Mr. King is back. So I was just telling about therapy as another option they can go to seek help. Mental health is everything. Like Mr. King says, it's you. And as human beings, we need people we need people around us we can express ourselves to, so someone can understand us and also give us a word of encouragement. There's a lot of people in society today that has nobody, and they're walking around trying to do it on their own, and it's slowly killing them inside.
Listen,
Hopefully, this video, touch somebody out there to go out there and seek help. You're not alone. Whatever you're going through, you're not by yourself. Someone's going through that same issue you're going through. So just open up. Go ahead, Mr. King.
I was gonna say, man, there's so many people putting on smiles when they really feel frown, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not the type of person that knows how to do that because I'm not two faced completely. Like you know what I'm saying. Like and when I talk face, I'm not about like, oh yeah, like you know what I'm saying. Like, but it's hard for me to put on a mask when I'm my whole self completely. Like, bro, sometimes I self evaluate myself in front of people, and I'm just like, man, I'm tripping, bro. I don't even like. I don't even agree with you talking about. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't agree with you talking about. I don't agree with you with what you're talking about. I don't understand what you're trying to say. I don't agree completely. I don't understand. Like, it's just that's it. Um,
You're very transparent.
I'm very transparent, and sometimes well, you know what? I love that about myself, bro. That I'm very transparent. I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not even gonna say nothing other. I'm very transparent. What you see is what you get. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you see me, you know what I'm saying, walking one day, you see me in a Benz the next day, you know what I'm saying, that's what you get and that's what you see. I'm not putting on a fake audience. I'm never the type of person that's gonna put a show or something like that on for somebody. I don't care what y'all think. I'm here to make you. I'm here. I know for a fact that I'm here to open people's eyes in a certain sense, and I've always felt like that about myself. So it's like I can't put on no fake show for you, bro. You get what I'm saying? Or stuff like you may not understand that you're doing that. You may not understand that. You may not understand yourself completely to the point where everybody has layers. You may not understand certain layers of yourself. You may not have gone through certain things to understand the full capacity of your layers. There's some people that have gone through a lot of things, bro, within the time of 1 to 10 years old, sleeping on the streets, going through this, going through that, um, going hotel to hotel. And you got people that have been house to house, and you have people that have everything in their lap, and they're just like, you know what I'm saying, this is what it is, this is what I've had. You know what I'm saying? Like I met somebody the other day, and you know what I'm saying, I'm the type of person that if I don't know you, you know what I'm saying, I have to sit back and I have to evaluate me based off of you. I have to understand you first to understand how I'm going to react to you. You get what I'm saying? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, and there's a lot of people that don't understand that. So there's a lot of people that don't understand that. I met, like I said, I met somebody the other day, cool chick on the elevator. You know what I'm saying? She was real cool. You know what I'm saying? But she was more open and expressive, and she was just like, "Oh, okay, can I?" You know, my job, I deliver food and stuff like that. So she was like, "Can I get this right here?" And I was just like, "Well, can you get?" You know what I'm saying? You can ask. You know what I'm saying? I might give it to you. You know what I'm saying? I may or may not. You know what I'm saying? Like I might figure out something. You know what I'm saying, bro? So it's just like I can already kind of see, and my thing is, I'm kind of a what's that word, bro? An empath. Where they
Mhm.
say, do you know what an empath is?
I have no idea what empath is.
I have no idea what empath is. Let's see how this go.
Explain. Explain what an empath is.
Let's see.
I'm Mr. King. You're frozen a little bit. It's the benefits of live, guys. Live action. Nothing pre-recorded. You're getting everything live and raw. But as it get itself situated, yeah, man, those people who put those fake masks on every day and pretend to smile, pretend to be happy, look, you're not alone. There's always a solution to whatever problems you're going through. And once again, I'm gonna keep pushing therapy. You can go to Google.com, put therapy. You can get what type of therapist you want. You can pick all that stuff. You can see a psychiatrist. You can get all the help you need, and it's available to everybody. So, to reduce, people, hurting themselves because they're dying inside. Seek help. And also, as we're doing this live, people who's going to see the playback, leave comments, share stories, like, share, and the video, subscribe to my channel if you're new. And if you are a licensed therapist or psychiatrist, you can put a link on the comment because you never know who's scrolling or reading the comment, and then they can click on your link and you can help that person out. All right. So the whole focus is, mental health. We want people to have we want people to have great mental health, and and just letting people know that you're not alone. Mr. King is back. Go ahead. What you were saying again, my man?
No, but I was saying something about I was talking about empath, being an empath, and you actually feel how people are feeling. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
In being in the room, I can feel people's thoughts and people's feelings, and it is a crazy thing to be an empath. And some people don't believe in this. Some people don't believe in this. Some people are just Christians, just like, so. Well, if this person told me this, then that's just what it is. And if they did not, you know what I'm saying? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like I said, there are layers to me. I know me for a fact. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, me as a person, I know that there's layers. I'm a Christian, but there are also layers that I can feel for myself. I know myself. You get what I'm saying, bro? I can be in the whole building and I feel the whole building. I can be in the building and feel this part of the building. I can feel the middle part of the building. I can feel this part of the building. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, this person is a, you get what I'm saying though, bro?
So, I think they have a name for. I know what you're talking about. So you can feel the room basically. You can walk in and you can feel the
You,
vibe, feel the room.
you can feel the room and feel the vibe, and those who can change the vibe or who can feel the room around them are empaths. You get what I'm saying? Like, and you can use it for negative, positive, to your benefit. Like, bro, there's people like, and I'm coming across people on the daily, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, oh, you think you slick? You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Oh, you coming across like there's people who come in out off in an enlightened way. There's people who can use the ability to go about it and do something crazy. They can, you know what I'm saying, try to get you off your A game and try to steal your wallet, try to steal your credit cards, try to steal your this, try to steal your that, and people don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? You have to know a type of person. You get what I'm saying? You have to know what mental state the person is that you're speaking with.
So they call it the spirit of discernment. That's what they call it in the Christian world. You can
Mhm.
discern certain things, people's spirit. You have that what they call it, spiritual gift. That's what they call that.
Correct.
You know.
And I
Good.
know that I have the spiritual gift of healing. So if everybody want these healing hands, anybody, either the healing hands, you know what I'm saying, the fist and the healing hands will touch. You get what I'm saying, brother? Like,
Healing hands.
you feel
Totally
me?
feel that.
But no, no. But for real though, the spirit of healing and stuff like that. Like I said, man, I've spoken to grown. When I mean grown, I mean 6-year-olds, 7-year-olds, and they're just like, I have to have you around. Like there's something about you that I need around me, and I'm just like, well, man, I don't know you from a can of paint. What do you mean that you need me around you? I still keep in contact with these people. I still keep in contact with these men. I still keep in contact. There's people in China, in Thailand, and I say Thailand, it's Thailand. You know what I'm saying? But I like thighs. You know what I'm saying? So I keep in contact. But Thailand, man, on a real subject though. But Thailand, I'm meeting people from different countries that are just like, for some reason I need to talk to you, and for some reason that, you know what I'm saying, I need to hear you get your point across. And all I'm trying to do here is get my point across.
Okay.
That's why, remember when we were talking about transparent, I'm just trying to, like I said, it doesn't matter how many times I've said it, I'm trying to be as transparent as possible.
Well, that's
Yeah,
good. So you have that personality. Not everybody's like that. A lot of people are introverts. They don't even like
yeah,
people. They like to be
and
by themselves. And
I know.
so like you have that gift and that ability, but you are you. Not everybody have that. They've been, like I could share a story. of someone who just, I think we all know, like if you probably think about high school, we all know a person that you always see them sitting by themselves. No one ever talked to. No one ever says hi to that person. You know, those be the people
I got stories. I got
that,
stories.
yeah, that really are introverts, not very social. And those are the people who really internalize everything. And sometimes it'd be a simple hello to these people may change their whole mood, like you say, the whole energy. Just people, showing that that they exist and that they really care about them can change a person's life. So, and I know, like, King have stories, I have stories, or we've seen people like that, and sometimes it be those people that we see in the news. You know what I'm saying? I remember
Correct.
not long ago, it was, a school disaster that happened. And they always say it's that person that didn't talk to nobody. It was always say it was that person that, was not cool in school. And then look what happened, you know? So, if adults watching this and you have kids, number one, adults talk to your kids when they go to school, make sure they're all right,
For
you know.
sure.
And also, I know teachers that do a great job. I respect all teachers, but if you see a student in your class quiet, separate from the bunch, it means the world if you could come and just talk to that student,
No,
see
no,
what's going on mentally, because
no.
a lot of stuff could be prevented in the adolescent stage, what I mean, and really prevent a mental illness as a child growing up to be an adult. So I think we all can do our part. I'm not saying to be awkward to be like, hey, why are you sitting there by yourself? Say hi, whatever. I'm not saying none of that, but I think we all can do a
That's
part to say hi or acknowledge people when they're in the room. I'm not saying blow up in their face, let's be friends tomorrow, but just simple things we can do to make someone's day. To make them see the brighter side of life. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, King.
no. I was saying, man, that's kind of like individualizing a person when you do something like that. It's a lot of shows and a lot of movies that are coming out like that. But in the school system right now, man, you got a lot of teachers who are, like I said, I love all teachers. You know what I'm saying? I like teachers. I respect what y'all do. You know what I'm saying? It is very hard to keep up with those kids for sure. And the day and the times. No, no, bro, is you smiling, but the times are changing. It's to the
Mine
point where I went to high school the other day. Like I said, I deliver food for teachers and I deliver school food for. I seen the girl and I seen her G string, and I'm just like, I couldn't do that shit 5 years, 7 years, 8 years, 9, 10 years ago. You get what I'm saying? I couldn't do that when I was in college. I could. It's not that I couldn't. It's not how the world was going at that time, and I'm just like, your mental state. You get what I'm saying?
Mm.
The mental state is changing. The mind is changing. And like, bro, but like I was saying though, but teachers, if they can get and they can speak with if they can speak with the students, you would never know. You know what I'm saying? You never know what your student may be going through mentally. You never know what the student is, why they're in the back of the class and why they're not speaking, why they're not responding like they should. They might got the hoodie on. I've been in class many times with bros with a hoodie on. They got the music on, bro. This whole morning, his mom and his dad was arguing with each other, but he don't know how to express himself or how to talk about it. It's not that he's supposed to talk about it. I mean, that's his mom and his daddy. Like, and the dude, he's supposed to understand. Listen, that's my mom and my daddy. Well, that's my this and my dad, whatever. But you never know what that person's going through, and they might not know how to express themselves. Students might not know how to express themselves, and like I said, they're still not understanding themselves in a certain sense. So they might come off of a little aggressive. They may snap at one of the students. You're like, oh wow, why did you just talk to him like that? I mean, he said something really dumb, and I was really pissed off at this moment. You get what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that didn't make no sense to my brain, me, my person. and he just came off as his ignorance just came to me while I'm pissed off. I'm 38. How we say in Florida, I'm 38 hot. You know what I'm saying? Like he said something that just triggered my brain. You get what I'm saying? That triggered my mental health and that triggered me. So I said something. I was upset about my parents, and now I'm putting it off on him because he said something that triggered my brain. You get what I'm saying? Is you have to check on your students.
Yeah, man. Always checking your students. And also another thing is sometimes, I don't think the school system ain't allowed. I don't know. A lot of things has changed. Sometimes a lot of stuff can come from their home life, and then bring it into the classroom, and then and you see that student have issues. It makes them from the household. But shout out to the teachers that already do it,
No,
and
no,
teachers to
it's
continue to do it, and
it's
if a teacher
teachers.
doesn't do
It's teachers that don't. I'm not trying to cut you off, Jeff.
it, mhm.
There's teachers that don't realize they're more parents than the actual parents.
Oh yeah, yeah.
There's teachers that don't understand they have teachers already see more of the child than the parents do on the daily basis. The parents might get off at 8 o'clock at night, 6 o'clock at night, 7 o'clock at night. That's a whole day's worth of work just because they're trying to maintain a household. So the parent and the student or their child, they're not really connected in a certain sense. They're not understanding each other. You get what I'm saying? So it's like it's an off balance between them. You
I
understand?
totally understand that. I totally understand. I totally understand what you're saying. That's why I believe teachers should get paid more money. Teachers should get paid way more because they're not only a teacher
You get paid
to the
more.
students, they also are the parents of the students.
That's our generation.
More money.
I I am literally in this mindset because of a teacher taught me to do this and to do this, and I listen to my teacher. Now you have people that don't listen to their teachers, but I feel like teachers should be getting paid more because that is what our society will be based off on in the next 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, 50 years. They are the ones, and now, like, if you're going to give the teachers crap, then the kids will receive crap because of
Yeah.
treating the teachers. It all trickles down on every level, on every molecule. It doesn't matter. You get what I'm saying? On every molecule, every atom, every base, we can go down to that level, bro. It's everything is deeper,
I
and they're
understand.
and they're not understanding that. You get what I'm saying? I don't know if they're not understanding. I don't know if the government, blah blah blah, who the school, you know what I'm saying, the school system is understanding that, but it's so much deeper. If you gave the teachers who teach our children more money, they would teach them. Oh yeah, I feel like if you was to get into this business, you would be this person. I've seen kids that I know for a fact. I'm just like, damn, bro, you understand what a trucking business is. I've seen kids that love computers. I see kids that love pictures and painting. Tell them you need to go to art school. Tell them that you need to be a mechanic. Tell them that you need to do this. Tell them, don't be like, oh, you have to go to college. You don't have to go to college. I never went to college, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm doing a great job for myself. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm doing a great job for myself, you know what I'm saying? And I can flip and I can maintain and I can do this and I can dabble. There's some people who can't even dabble and who can't even think for themselves because all they know is school. All they have in their brain is school. That's it. So I mean, I know a lot of people and teachers, like I said, tell them that they can do this. Tell them electricians. We need electricians. We need plumbers. We need carpenters. We need people who that build houses. We don't need just rappers. You can rap on the side. You can still rap on the side while you build that house. You don't have to be a full fledged rapper. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Like we understand your message. We understand all the messages. Like this is everybody understands now. You just need to incorporate how and how to move life in order to fit you, your mental space. You get what I'm saying? So understand yourself. That's all I'm gonna keep saying. Like understand yourself, bro. You know what I'm saying? They gotta understand themselves. Teachers, everybody. Nobody's better than the other person. if you can talk to that person and if you can help that person, help that person. If it's some people that you can't help, now don't get me wrong, now some people that you can't help and people are just in their own minds. Okay, so you already know just, but there's people that you know and you come across and you're just like, okay, well, you're open minded because I said something to you and you it grasped you. You know what I'm saying? There's some people that you can talk to, they didn't even hear what you said. They don't even understand or comprehend what you said. You're just a figment of their imagination and throughout their day, and you're just there. You get what I'm saying? Somewhere in their day, you know what I'm saying?
I
They're not
totally understand.
they're not understanding that you're in their face. You're a soul. You're a human being. You're going through your own thing. They don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? Like people don't understand that. You get what I'm saying? And no, we can talk about brothers. We can talk about as you know what I'm saying, what's going on in the world right now. So it's a lot of us in the black community that we're not worried about or we're not focused on the community as black people. Bro, I mean, could have been your homeboy, could have not been your homeboy. You shot him, you killed him, you know what I'm saying? Like over what though? You get what I'm saying? Mental health. Like you get what I'm saying? Like you don't even understand why you did this. It was just feelings and emotions that you couldn't control.
Yeah, definitely in the black community, there's a lot of people, you know, who have mental health issues, especially in the black community itself. And that's why we are, telling people in general, but our people specifically, to seek help, seek therapy.
No,
Music, the music our community listen to is not positive. The areas our people growing up in are not positive. So if you already have negative thoughts and you listen to the type of music, it's gonna come out. You're gonna end up having negative results. So it's always good to try to find positive outlets, even if you're not in the best of situations. It's always good to always have, positive sayings, positive videos, or positive
information.
music. Keep your
Give me
mind positive, because I know, especially in the black community, they keep negative music, all about, violence and a lot of chaos, which will also affect the mental in a negative way, and create people, well, entice people to do wrong things to others and wrong things to themselves. So it's always good to have a good mental space, good mental space, good mental health. Um, I'm gonna elaborate on that. It's good to have a go-to person, like we said, even like we said, a teacher, parent, or a significant other you can talk to get you the right space of mind. So that is very, very important. Now, so this is the last segment of the show. We're about to wrap things up. I want to thank everybody for joining this live. Hopefully, it was informative to you guys. Hopefully, it encouraged you guys to seek help, to talk about it more. Also, see if you can make a difference in someone's lives today. So once again, like, share, subscribe to the channel, leave comments. Before I leave, Mr. King, you got any last words to say?
my last words. We made it. This is our first. This is our first live. This is our first live. This is our first live, man.
Yeah.
This is our first live. And if y'all are here, if y'all can be here, if y'all can tune in, if y'all can watch it and like and subscribe and to everything, man. We very much appreciate it because it's only up from here. We got so much things to talk about. And like I said, I can't talk about everything within a minute or an hour. I can speak on so many topics and go into depth on so many levels, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, thank y'all. You know what I'm saying? If y'all watching, if y'all here, Jeff, we did our first one. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Our first one.
Yeah, yep, this is our first live, and I'm gonna end off with this. It's our first live. It won't be our last live. We're gonna be talking about a variety of topics. Mental health was the first topic that we wanted to speak about because it's a big issue around the world, especially in our community. So hopefully, this video can change lives, and I'll also encourage people to seek help. We recap on places you can go to get therapy, psychiatrist, a loved one, a significant other, a friend, a teacher. There's resources out there for you. And yeah, hopefully share this video with someone, and hopefully it do what it do and have a positive impact on someone's lives.
They do it.
So it's the first podcast.
They
We
do
will
it.
see you again next time. Once again, my name is Jeffrey, the president of the Nice Guy Club, and this is Jeffrey's Corner and Mr. King right here. And
King,
see you
you know
next
what I'm
time.
saying? You already know what I'm saying. This is King. Y'all know. Don't forget it.